we have our guest. He's been sitting on, patiently waiting to get on, but Tyler's been looking for Twinkies, so we couldn't have brought him on. But now we have him on.
It was like 45 seconds.
45 seconds. You were gone.
Did you at least get your Twinkie?
No, he didn't.
No, I didn't even go looking for Twinkies. I really just used that as a BS excuse to go to the bathroom.
Well, there he goes. He's pissing
all
all over now.
Got a Twinkie on the way back. I mean, we've been hyping it up for only so long now.
I feel like I should have.
He likes things with cream in the middle, you know?
Oh, really?
We are now talking to Pro
There's such
Football.
a good joke to be made here, but it's inappropriate.
We are talking to Pro Football Press Patriots beat writer and founder of Foxborough Beats, Kaleb McChesney. What's going on, Kaleb?
Nothing much. Just really disappointed I missed out on the DK Metcalf conversation.
Well, you could be brought back in. You could be brought back in, but
no, it's a little hostile for me, honestly.
You know, well, when you have to look at this face right over here,
your mom loves this face.
My mom, my mom can't walk, so how is she going to actually see your face? Okay, it's serious.
Oops.
Yeah, it just shows you how stupid you really are. Anyways, Kaleb.
What did you call me? An idiot?
No, well, you are an idiot, and he's, what did I call him over there?
An imbecile.
An imbecile, yeah, because he's a little smarter than you. It's not saying much, but anyways. Kaleb, why don't you tell us how you founded Foxborough Beats and what made you start writing for the Patriots?
So Foxborough Beats a funny story. I'm not going to dump on the place that I was last year, but it was a bit of a mess. And I grew a page that was about 5,000 followers by the time I left. And we had a dispute with somebody who probably could have been considered my boss, but he don't deserve that credit. I'm not going to name him. I'm not going to talk about him.
Is his name Tyler? His first name with Tyler? Because then, we have idiots named Tyler.
I don't think that his name. I don't think he had anybody named Tyler with him. No, this was a brother. This was a brother organization. Okay. I got along with one brother. I hated another, and
shameful.
It just kind of split. But Foxborough Beat was an independent project I started, and it's since outgrown my last page. And they've had 2 years to grow. I've had one, and I've already beat them. So this little pat on the back for myself here. I deserve that.
Well, but, you could have Tyler write for you. I mean,
can have me write for you.
It'd probably be all about Tom Brady because he's got some love
I need
fest.
the help, and I'm willing to take on anybody at this point. So
and I'm
it's been a one-man show since I started, and I'm really proud that I've gotten almost 6,000 at this point.
There you go.
But I've been writing about the Patriots since I was like 13. Got a real nice early kick on it, and yeah, and I'm in college to do sport media. Hopefully, writing for somebody about the Patriots or doing my own thing. We'll see what happens.
So, how old are you? How old are you?
I'm 19.
Oh, you're a baby.
Oh, shit. Gonna be 20 in March. Yeah.
I mean, you're older than the hair that is, grown on your chinny chin chin.
Yeah.
You know.
Careful.
I'm trying to help over here.
maybe it's older than the blue hair dye of DK Metcalf.
I can't hate on the hair dye.
Metcalf
This isn't natural blonde. I dyed that. So.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw
you got more hair than him.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I instantly wanted you to just hang up because I was like, I don't want to look at this guy's hair.
Look at LeBron has a hairline like that.
Don't compare me to LeBron James.
He makes it work.
Well, he hates LeBron James, but that's...
I don't hate. He's just not the GOAT.
You hate LeBron James.
He's not the GOAT, and that's fine.
Michael Jordan's
the GOAT.
GOAT.
Of the basketball conversation.
Anyways, why don't we get into the football, okay? So
you brought up LeBron. That's your fault, Kaleb.
Why don't we get into the football? Because obviously you write for the Patriots. And on Sunday, the Patriots absolutely embarrassed my New York Jets. Not once, not twice. Actually, twice this year. Just completely embarrassed them.
Well, I mean, 3 times if you want to count the end of last year.
Yeah, I would say that. I think you're right. I mean, it just seems like Bill Belichick has this hatred for the New York Jets, and every time the Jets step on the field with the Patriots, he's got to just ring up the points, if you know what I mean. So, what were your thoughts to the Patriots on Sunday, and what do you think moving forward? What the Patriots are going to be this season?
Well, it was a nice turnaround after having so many weeks of just really inconsistent, really slow Patriots offenses. It was a nice turnaround to see that the offense finally got going. Even week 2 against the Jets, it was one of Mac's worst days. If you look at, if you care about fantasy football at all, he had 7 points in that entire game. But it was a nice turnaround to finally see them kind of open the playbook a little bit for him, not taking the training wheels off totally, because who knows if, that'll ever happen with a rookie quarterback in New England. But it was nice to see them kind of, take hands off a little bit, kind of let Mac do his thing, and it worked. He passed for maybe over 250 yards, 2 touchdowns, and the run game was just insane. Like, it just kind of felt like the offense finally came together. And against, I think, an underrated Jets unit, which is top 10, I believe, in both passing yards
Not
and
anymore.
rushing yards.
Not anymore.
Not anymore since
After
Belichick
Sunday.
just decided to just, go crazy against his old team.
Well, hold on 1 second. His old team for 24 hours. That's why I can't stand them.
It wasn't even 24 hours. It was like 45 seconds.
All right. Stop sticking it in.
The greatest trade in NFL history.
Yeah, it was the greatest. He's the greatest moron in NFL history. But actually, he wasn't a moron. He made the right choice. But
no,
whatever.
he made the right choice.
Yeah, it definitely did. I mean, but who knows?
And it's all because it's not because of anything else outside of he was questioning the ownership. It was no other little tricks going on back then.
Well, who knows what the tricks were hitting. And I don't care what Bill that stupid 30 for 30 thing. I don't believe it. I think he just didn't want to, roll with the same team that Bill Parcells had. He wanted to build his own team, and I think he decided to move elsewhere. And I think Leon Hess kind of pissed him off, and that was one of the main reasons why he left the Jets. Or I think he would have taken the Jets job, and now he can't stand them. So there you go.
And then he can't stand anybody who goes to the Jets, like Eric Mangini.
Well, he likes to bring in ex-Jets. He likes to bring ex-players from the Jets. So he's been known to do that. So I don't know about that. But I as far as Eric Mangini is the one who opened his mouth about Spygate. And again,
no, Belichick cut him off way before that.
Yes, he did.
Over this Jets job, he's like, dude, don't go to the Jets. I will give you another job. Just please do not go to New York. And he's like, screw you. I'm going to New York.
And he eventually coached the Browns.
And you want to know? You want to know something?
How'd that work out for Eric Mangini?
Eric Mangini, if he didn't listen to Woody Johnson, he'd still have a job right now. I think Eric Mangini was a very good coach for the New York Jets. I think the mistake is bringing Brett Favre in. That was the biggest mistake for the Jets. And Eric Mangini did not want Brett Favre, and it cost him his job. And he was all lied to. And then Brett Favre with the, sending out nudie pictures to women.
Whoa.
What do you mean? Whoa. He did.
This isn't common knowledge, Tyler?
I mean,
Tyler, there's no reason to attack Brett Favre. It's not Brett Favre's fault.
Another
the Jets
lover
let him play
is.
with 2 labrums.
Brett
two
Favre
torn
just
labrums.
kinda,
Let
Brett
him
Favre
be.
just looks wherever he wants, really.
Another
You just see him
lover
at the
is.
ESPYs with Caitlyn Jenner. He just kind of looks whatever he wants.
Yeah, he does.
How do you not love Brett Favre?
Oh, I love Brett Favre.
No,
I'm
but
just willing to
he's
bet
attacking
creepy.
Brett Favre about something that happened damn near 12 years ago.
It doesn't matter.
I was in high school. Let it go. Elsa, let it go.
Did you just call him Elsa?
I called you Elsa. Let it go.
You see that? He called you Elsa.
Don't listen to him.
It's the blonde hair.
He's taking too many hockey pucks to the head. It's not good. Don't
Probably
listen to
right
him.
about that, and probably too many, MMA punches. And maybe I'll put my foot in your ass by the end of this interview. But anyways, go ahead, Speedy.
All right, before I get to my question, you have a shout out in the comments section from Michael Gospodarczyk. I believe that's how you pronounce his last name.
Yeah, he's my roommate. I cannot. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name.
All right. So if I don't know, I don't feel bad. All right, good. So just moving on with Mac Jones now. I mean, what have you seen so far from him this season? He's been kind of streaky statistically so far. Looked good against Dallas. Almost won that game until he threw the pick 6 against Trayvon Diggs. So what have you seen from him for the most part when it comes to both on the field, looking at him visually, and also statistically?
It's really hard not to gas up anything that Mac Jones does because of the season that we had last year with Cam Newton. Personally, I am a big Cam Newton fan. Just going to say that. I was really hoping that he'd have a nice bounce back year 2. Obviously that didn't work out and he's out trying to, do something else. But Mac Jones has honestly impressed me. He's been the best rookie quarterback this season.
That's not saying much,
It's not, again, it's not even close. Yeah. But if you looked at, all 5 of them, I think that were in the first round on a list, who would you think that Mac Jones would be the best one?
Actually, he went to the best team out of all.
Oh, he definitely went to the best situation for him.
I mean, Trevor Lawrence went to the Jaguars. Zach Wilson went to the Jets. Justin Fields went to the Bears. I mean, could you ever, if you look at all those teams and
Trey
offensively
Lance has an
sound,
argument. The Niners are healthy.
Trey
you can argue
Lance
Trey Lance
was
was
the
situation.
Trey Lance
Was he
is the
even
worst.
all that impressive?
No.
No.
in
Matt,
his
you're
Niners
right.
games?
Mac Jones is the best quarterback, but as far as when they got drafted, Trey Lance probably got the best spot.
No, Trey.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden Kyle Shanahan decided
Mac
to only
Jones.
isolate Deebo Samuel.
Mac Jones has been the better quarterback out of all the quarterbacks, but he's also in an offense with obviously Josh McDaniels that knows the offense and he simplifies everything to him. So he's in a position to succeed from all the other quarterbacks. With Urban Meyer's a rookie coach, Robert Saleh's a rookie coach, Justin Fields is with one of the worst coaches in the NFL offensively sounded. I mean, and then obviously, and Kyle Shanahan. Let's be honest, Kyle Shanahan's going to be fired. If he's not fired at the end of this year, he'll probably be fired next year. So I'm not a big Kyle Shanahan fan. And
Me neither. He's ruined Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh, yeah. He's ruined everybody he's touched. And every time he's gone to a Super Bowl, he stops running the ball with the last 5 minutes of the game. So I'm done talking about Kyle Shanahan. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, Mac Jones, honestly, I'm really impressed. I'm really trying to hold off on like, oh my God, he's 2001 Brady all over again. I'm really trying to like not be that guy. That's, it's just common among Patriots fans. I would know that everybody's just like hyping up Mac Jones as the next Tom Brady. Look at him. He's slow. He's a little chubby. He doesn't have a great arm. He's not a great athlete, but he's just going out there and making plays. He's making nice throws. I think he can make all the throws that he needs to.
He can, yeah.
He just hasn't been given the opportunity to like prove that, oh, hey, he can make that 20-yard shot. Like everybody, they're keeping it, between 10 and 15 yards generally, and then maybe one deep shot down the field, which worked with Kendrick Bourne last week. But yeah, I think in time, everything's just going to start to open up for Mac Jones, and I can't complain about how well he's done. And like you said, a little streaky statistically, but
he'll be fine.
Statistics have never been in New England's forte.
I don't think he's Tom Brady, but I think he could be.
No one's Tom Brady.
I knew he was going to say something stupid, but
thanks, Tyler. Very cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciate that you were able to,
it's coming. I'm next. Don't worry, I got you. Don't worry, I have it.
It's all Tom Brady for him. That's why I can't stand listening to him. Okay?
Oh, I love Tom Brady.
Billy Goat Brady.
Yeah, Billy Goat. I'll give you a Billy Goat foot in your ass. Go ahead. Ask
No,
your
I
question.
think he's done. He's still talking.
I know he's done. Go ahead.
Okay.
Your question.
So I have a silly question. Did you cry when Tom Brady left or got kicked out? Rather,
He didn't get kicked out.
they didn't call him. They were like, "You're too old, and we don't really want to bring you back."
I did not cry, but I was emotionally numbed. I'll put it that way. I had to take a 3-hour drive that day, and my little brother was in the car next to me, and we're driving, from Portland, Maine, down to Mass, and I'm sitting there with the blank stare on my face, just driving in the snow and rain. St. Patrick's Day 2020. We all know it very well. And
Tristan said you cried, but
Tristan doesn't know what he's talking about.
You call him Tristan a liar?
I am.
No, sir,
I
that's
do it
not a
often.
good thing. Not you, but Tristan. That's not a good look for you, my man.
I do it very often. I call Tristan a liar.
well, Tyler cries too.
I listen.
But for
I
other
cry-
thing that
when
we
Kobe's
can't
plane
talk on the
crash thing
radio.
happened, I cried for a good 3 hours.
That was another thing. Kobe's plane crash.
You're a
Another
Kobe fan?
emotionally numbing moment for me.
No,
Like I couldn't fathom it.
is he better than LeBron James to you? And then I'll get the football.
Don't you dare!
Caleb,
Don't you dare!
LeBron's the GOAT. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Well,
all
he's
right.
not the GOAT. He's the
kick
GOAT
him
now,
off.
but he's not Michael Jordan.
Kick him off, Speedy.
He's not
you
Michael
can just
Jordan.
fire him now.
I like you, Caleb.
said enough.
You're smart, Caleb. You got it. You got it right.
said way too
He's
much.
not the GOAT. He's the second best player of all time. Michael Jordan is the greatest. But right there, I mean, Kobe Bryant's not. No, definitely.
Yeah, he's
Kobe,
18th all time.
I don't want to disrespect the dead, and basketball is not my forte.
No.
But I've always
Well,
felt that Kobe
good.
was overrated on everybody's list.
Excuse
me?
After he
I'm
died.
loving this kid. I'm loving
What's
it.
your name again?
He's a Patriot fan, but I'm loving this kid. This is great. I love
Well, I
it.
typically
You're
have
a
sympathy
Jets
for
fan on the
Jets
low,
fans.
aren't you?
I don't have a whole lot of animosity towards
I
Jets
love you,
fans. I
Caleb.
just really feel bad for you.
We are talking to Pro Football Press Patriots beat writer and founder of Foxborough Beats, Caleb McChesney. I love
I'm
it.
really
Chesney.
glad that you didn't botch that name. A lot of people do.
No, I
Cheesy?
I'm going to give you a
You
cheese.
just brought me like third grade PTSD.
know,
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You know what? I've lost my will.
No,
with
I
this
really
guy.
do have a serious question for the guy.
Okay, ask your serious question.
So, obviously, Brady's left. And now, no.
Thank you.
It has
I
nothing to do.
I
It has nothing to
appreciate
do.
you just,
That's
like,
a jab for the
jabbing that knife into my
Thank you.
heart. And
Right.
just,
By the way, how's that Super Bowl taste? Anyway, nevertheless, Bill Belichick is getting up there. I know, I'm sorry. Well, you shouldn't have mentioned Kobe Bryant's name then.